Hey, the glare is unreal. It's starting to get dark, and I get a little light there, and I get my kitchen light there, and here a light, there a light, everywhere a light. Where'd that come from? Anyway, big news. I don't believe this. I'm up to $98.37. Yes, we're almost there. And I just released the 2 comment on your comments videos. Hey, it's working. It's going to pay for the entire machine I'm thinking of getting. So it was a Jess Cass or a Jeffrey Cass or a Jim Cass. I don't know. I'm looking at Lowe's, but I got to look a little closer at the return policy because that's a big deal, right? So, yeah, I'm doing that. And today was a sitting on my heating pad day, plus I laid down and fell asleep. And then screaming Mimi started screaming and woke me up. But that's a good thing because it was like 5 o'clock. I must have gone to lay down somewhere around 2:30, and I must have I was listening to, YouTube, and fell asleep. And then Mimi, that's not really her name. I wouldn't use her real name, so I do know the first real name. I don't know her last name. I just refer to her as Screaming Mimi. So I'm sorry. Not really, but there's just no need for that. I mean, the really funny part is that the guy upstairs that she's screaming at, he can't even hear her. He does say that sometimes she takes her broom and smacks the ceiling. So he does hear that or feels it or something. So, yeah, what was I talking about? I don't know. I'm really loopy today. I needed something for pain, and that's probably what wiped me out. And I had to sleep, and then my heating pad all day, and I've been eating really weird stuff. I just didn't have it in me to cook, but you know what I did do? I grabbed a can of tuna and some cream soup and some frozen veggies, and I did throw it all together in a pot, and I made tuna casserole. 2 servings, so I got enough for tomorrow. Plus, I still have that beefaroni I never heated that I just didn't feel like heating, and it was like, no, I'm gonna have to take it out of this dish and put it in that one. It's just get in the oven, then I'll have 2 dishes to, and I just didn't want to do it. I'm just that tired. But I did catch up with all my dishes except for this one that has the apple in it. I just have 1 plate and 1 knife left to wash, and then I'm done for this evening, which is really good because, guys, I'm so wiped out. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I went full bore, and now I'm at half mast or something like that. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, okay. Well, the weather outside is frightful. No, not really. It was a nice day, sunny. It's like the storm just disappeared. It came, it stayed, it went. I hear it's doing real havoc in South Carolina. If you're out there, God bless you and God save South Carolina. And it's not funny. And oh, Blue Rose Ramblings has a video out. I guess they got hit by a tornado. There were trees down and stuff. And you can see it in her video. And let's pray for Ohio. They're always getting smacked around, I'm telling you. And we got a viewer with a daughter in Sarasota, and they're really worried about their cars having been flooded. I guess the water came up, and and please let's pray for them. And what else? And please pray for Key Bear. She's not feeling well and in a lot of pain. And let's think about her. And there was another girl, and I wrote her name down. I gotta do a prayer for our peeps soon, so I'll get on that. Sometimes I get all wound up from the other things I'm doing, and then I forget about what's most important. But I want you to know, I always pray for you guys. I always bring it up on my phone. I got my list right in my notes, and I look at the list and I pray. And I hope all you guys do the same. You can go anytime through the list. And if you see someone making comments and they're having a hard time and they're suffering, write their name down. Add them to the list. Yeah, because we need to pray for one another. It's very important. Even if, you're not religious. I remember long ago, and I can't find that article, I read an article in a science magazine that said the act of praying kind of like changed the energy in the air. And I can't remember what, it was a really interesting article, really interesting research project. And I don't know, the consensus was that something happens, something changes in the atmosphere around when you pray. I would imagine only on this theory, hypothesis, that Tesla said, if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, and he was a very interesting man, there's this really cool channel. Oh, what's the name of that? Wi-Fi? Is that what it's called? Wi-Fi? Sci-Wi? I don't know, something like that. But Wi-Files. That's it. I remember it. I'm not nuts. Wi-Files. They're wild. You have got to watch a couple just to tweak your mind. Blow your mind, as my mother used to say. Bless her heart. I was saying something. What was it? No, not again. And in one of the other videos, I started saying a story about my brother John and the back problems that my family's had. And then my mind just went blank because I started talking about my brother Joey and I went off on the wild blue. But to get back to that, because I'm making crazy videos anyway, yeah, the other day, I didn't even know my brother John. He said, I've had back problems since I was a child. And then he said he was really, really bad a few years back, and he learned shiatsu. He says it's a method like shiatsu, and I learned to do it myself. I'm not a practitioner or anything. I just apply it to myself, and he said, my back problem's gone. I've got to look into that. Seriously? Shiatsu is the massage technique. And he must have been watching videos or something. Though I think he said he never goes on YouTube or Facebook. Where the heck did he learn? A book? Maybe. Or maybe a practitioner taught him. He said he'll tell me about it sometime. That'd be good. But, back problems running my family. I remember my mother's father. He was a farmer and rode on a tractor. And he would just get down on the ground and scream. He'd just lay out in the field screaming. And then they'd have to, boys would have to, his sons drag him into the house and they'd have to apply whatever to him. I wonder if they knew back then that ice is for the first 24 hours and then heat. Because one time when I had a back problem, I went into spasm when I was young and I didn't understand it. I started in my 20s having back trouble, guys, because of the factory accident. Anyway, what was I saying about that? I put heat directly on a new spasm, a new back injury, and that was it. I was totally laid out. I couldn't even budge for days. I didn't know it was the heat. Went to a chiropractor because a friend from work said, try this guy, and he told me, he said, no, ice the first 24 hours and then you can alternate heat and ice after that. I didn't know. And I lost my union job because I wasn't in the union yet. I was 3 days off. They weren't very understanding. Well, anyway, did I cover everything? Did I leave something out? I'm pretty sure I did. I lost my train of thought. And that was it. Well, there's another 9-minute video. That ought to be good for something. Maybe that last, what did I say? $98.30 cents. So let's just round it off to 30. And I got to make a tad over 100 for them to give me my wallet. So, yeah. So let's try to make $1 in the next couple days because I'm pretty sure it says on my earnings that I have between the 7th and 12th to get there of this month. And I'm almost there. So let's keep going. What the heck? And I'm going to have me a fine, fine washing machine. Yeah. I'm scared if they deliver it here. So I'm trying to think, should I deliver it to the office and then have my sons sneak it in about 10 p.m. at night? Dun, dun, dun. I have time to think about that. That's my story, and I'm thinking to it. Okay, that's it.